While exploring the Valewood wilderness, I happened upon a small cave where a great bear lived. In that cave, I discovered a half-eaten corpse and a spirit that, through some work of magic, revealed to me the final moments of a man's life. In the Valewood, I happened upon a curious hunter who told me his friend had been killed by a large bear in the area. After exploring the area, I found the cave, the bear, and Pearlie's remains. I experienced a vision of Pearlie's last moments which revealed a far more sordid truth. His friend, Nonton, hamstrung him as he attempted to escape the bear. What reasons Nonton had for this are unclear. Perhaps I will find more answers by confronting the man himself. Nonton lives in the nearby town of Gilded Vale. Now, this is Ingeroid's house, I do believe. I don't think Nonton is there, but it's been some weeks since I've been back, and he was trying to leave last I saw, but I don't know if he was able to actually leave yet. We'll have to see. The man needs to be brought to justice. What he did was a great crime. Are you still here? I don't believe that this is where he was. Darn. Maybe he was in Ingeroid's house. Just have to keep trying. Different homes. When I first came to the Gilded Vale is one of the first homes I entered. And I ran into Nonton again after meeting him out by the bear cave. Is this your home? Is this where, at least where you're staying? Nonton. I can't imagine him moving very far. Yeah, there he is.
Well met, friend.
I know what really happened in that bear cave, Nonton. The color drains from Nonton's face. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? Ingeroid looks to Nonton, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss, but it was a wild animal's doing. Nonton shakes his head minutely. You see a tremble in his hands. What would make you suggest such a thing? I had a vision in the cave. I saw Pearlie's last moments as he lived them. I saw you cut him with the knife. That's not possible. Nonton stares at you. How could you possibly know? His hand falls to his sword belt. I left no sign. Nonton, wait. Ingeroid raises a hand. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he was as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pained. Nonton, we met, and I knew I'd found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want to do is leave this place to start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchels. We've some coins saved up. You could have it if only you let us go. Well, what do I do with these people? No, whatever your reasons, you caused this man's death. I'm taking this to the magistrate. I don't know what you think you'd tell the magistrate. A story about a dream you had? Nonton sneers. But you won't take this from us. Not when we're so close, and not for that wretched Pearlie. Nonton draws his blade.
No good.
Well, you know what? You killed the man. Can't just let that go.
Take him down. Got him.
Justice is served. Not good justice, but justice is served enough. And anyways, we just had her word for it. For all I know, she just wanted to leave her husband because she found someone she liked better. So no, I don't trust that. What was done here was wrong. Crossbow. You don't just murder people when you feel like it. Let's go. That man trusted Nonton. They were friends. As so often, you'll find that people do the most wicked, horrible things just because they feel like it. Because the grass is greener. No, actually, I think that was good justice. And they attacked me over it. Yeah. Justice was definitely served. Alright, well, let's spend the night, shall we?
Well met.
a room, please? Certainly, you're always welcome. Oh, laborer's rest. We have enough coin now. Spend night in a nice room. Alright. Oh, wake up. Quite often what I like to do is read before I go to bed or read in the morning. Oftentimes by candlelight. The Great Western Stag. One day, Eothas was sitting on a wall, watching a cat play in the sun. A crystal hung in a nearby tree, had fragmented a sunbeam, and scattered small motes of light on the ground. They danced around the cat, sliding over him as he frantically batted at them. He spun in place, following one as it rushed past him, and leaped on it, trying to pin it down. Eothas smiled, amused at the animal's tenacity. The cat landed on a spot, placing his paws over it, only to watch it fly away again. Eothas watched the cat's tail twitch and slap at the ground, annoyed that his prey could not be pinned. "Why must you tease him?" a voice said from behind him, accompanied by the crunch of sandals on gravel. "I merely bring the dawn," Eothas responded. "I don't stroke the hunter's heart. That's your responsibility, isn't it?" "True," said a second voice, "but neither do you quell it. If the hunter could not see his prey, would he still hunt?" "So philosophical, Hylia," Eothas said, and turned to greet the two gods that approached him. "Have you come to debate the parallel between sight and desire?" He gestured to the wall, inviting Hylia and Galawain to join him. They sat in silence, watching the cat, who continued to hunt the sun, fruitlessly swatting at another mote and then rolling onto its back. "I have created the ultimate prey," Eothas said, finally, breaking the silence. "It can be tracked. It can be followed, it can be seen, but it can never be caught." Galawain laughed lightly. "You don't agree, Galawain?" Eothas asked. "While it's true that your creation is elusive, it can hardly be considered the ultimate prey because it can never be caught." He paused, his brow furrowed in thought. "If that mote of light had substance, the hunter could subdue it. Otherwise, it's merely a dream, truly a fruitless endeavor." "All creatures spend their lives chasing fruitless endeavors," said Hylia. "It is the way of mortality." Galawain laughed again. "I could create a living creature of flesh and blood that could never be caught. I make your dream a reality." Now it was Eothas' turn to laugh. "You propose turning a fruitless dream into a fruitless reality. How is that any better? A life spent in the pursuit of an attainable goal far exceeds any other. But you just said that no one could catch this creature. This is not attainable." Galawain smiled. "Humanity has surprised us before. Indeed, it could surprise us again. I will create a great white stag and will set it free in the world. It will have grace, resilience, and tenacity. It will exist solely to be pursued for all its days, and it will never be caught. It will serve to inspire the hunt for generations to come. All those who wish for glory will invoke my name. All those who hear its story will ask for my blessing in finding it." Hylia shook her head and threw Galawain a bemused look. "I do not believe this is possible, so I too make an offer. To the person who catches this stag, and they will catch the stag, I will bestow upon them its grace, resilience, and tenacity. Thrice blessed they will be. They will ask for my blessing on the hunt so they can obtain my boon." Galawain and Hylia took up arguing whose name would be invoked more when the hunt was on. Eothas sighed, a small smile playing at the edges of his mouth. He stood and looked to the sky. The sun had already started to hide itself behind the mountains. The cat, long ago tired of stalking the moats, had fallen asleep beneath the tree. He turned and looked at the other gods, deep in debate, and sighed again. "I merely bring the dawn," he repeated as he made his way down the path. "It is up to you to see what I reveal." Interesting story of the gods. Though I'm slightly jaded myself, I don't really believe in... I believe in them, I just don't believe that the stories that we humans, elves, and dwarves, and Amua, and the rest, the Orlans, created about the gods. Where did they get that story from? So, Aslog's Compass we have been to. We do have to go... See, I've written in my journal. Let's see. Well, the vengeance is completed. Never far from the Queen. Excuse me. Merwald has told me that I might find the leaden key in the City of Defiance, never far from the Queen. It is there I must go if I am to track down the man who triggered my awakening. I learned from Merwald that members of the Leaden Key tend to worship Woedica, and the Steward has mentioned that there is a temple dedicated to Woedica in Defiance Bay. Well, as much as I want to go there, I had just remembered that we do need to go back to Caed Nua immediately. I hope we're not too late. That there was creatures that were coming towards Caed Nua. Yes, I had forgotten. Hopefully we'll be here on time. It was 5 days I was given. Okay. Let's see. 14 non-prima. I do believe it's 19, so it's been 4 days, or 5 days. Hour 1, hour 7. So we have 6 hours before they come. I'm gonna have to go ask the steward what's going on. This is the keep proper. Xaurips and something else. I can't see them doing much damage to this place, but who knows. Yeah, I hope we're not too late. They should be here this day. Are we too late, Steward? Did we make it in time?
I trust all is well. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
What is the state of the keep? Ah, where to begin? Let's see here. Band of Xaurips and Wurms are making their way through Old Nua and will be in the Great Hall soon. Okay. Let's resolve this. I hope we're strong enough to take these on. Xaurips are not that difficult, but... Old Wurms, what are those? I guess we'll find out. I don't know what they are. Well, let's take them on. Oh, they're shooting at us. That's not good. I'll go take one on myself.
On your word. Fortune!
Kind of stuck over.
Damn. That's not good.
Here.
It's injured. These worms are tough. To get rid of these Xaurips, so...
On your word.
Lava will be on.
Is one down? I took one down. Damn.
Not getting through me. Lava will be on seek.
We're definitely gonna have to rest after this.
Lava will
Ah,
be on
went down.
seek.
They're coming after me. I took a second one down. Paralyzed.
Following your lead.
I'm paralyzed. There's nothing I can do. Aloth down. There's only one left. Oh, one of these little Xaurips is still there. They keep paralyzing.
Following your lead. Don't even slowing it down. Yes. Rock 10. Ansawu. Yes. Let's end this. Back to the wheel with that. Following your lead.
We've made it. We've survived. It was tough. It took a wicked head wound that hurt. Well, keep us all safe, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Worm wing. What exactly were those creatures?
I trust all is well. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
What is the state of the keep? Where to begin? Let's see here. Well, we have a lot of coin now. Eastern Barbican Gates passage that's completed. Western Barbican requires main keep. Upgrading the main keep will repair your Great Hall, allowing visitors and adventurers to be available to you and your companions. So we have Bright Hollow Restoration. Let's go with the main keep. Costs us a lot of coin. A lot of things require the main keep and Western Barbican. In fact, there's nothing else we can do. Oh, there's a few things. Warden's Lodge. Watches over the wilds near the stronghold. Upgrading the lodge will grant a bonus to survival skill upon resting at Bright Hollow, as well as providing access to the warden, who offers high-level bounties. Oh, that's interesting. We can do that. Oh, main keep. You can only one thing that can be worked on at once. This is my party. Barracks. That would be it for now.
I trust all is well. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
I have some questions. Then I will do all in my power to answer. What would you like to know? Was this your keep once? Not as a land?
Not as a land is its lord's. More as a child is its mother's. This castle was my design, you see. The Earl appointed me to do it. I was getting on in years. I knew it would be my only chance to build something magnificent. When it was built, I couldn't bring myself to part from it, to go back to my lonely home. I begged the Earl to let me stay, to take care of it. It was all I wanted, and he granted it. Years later, when Bereth Susha finally came calling, I begged the Earl to find a way to let me remain, and so he did.
You mentioned an Earl before?
The Earl of Yenwood. The original, in fact, when Deerwood was a colony. He found this site, the only ruin Ere Glanfarth refused to defend, and he believed its wealth would be great. The keep was his way of defending his family's claim, and that claim became his obsession. He had to know what lay beneath. He devoted his life to excavating the ruins below the keep. They had been sealed with rock and soil. Deliberately, it would seem. Years passed, and with them the Earl. He dug his entire life and never found what he sought. His obsession became his sons and his sons' sons. And one day, that young Earl broke through.
And he found the endless path waiting for him. Yes, an endless maze, incomprehensible in its construction, but he would never come to learn more than that. Vile things had taken residence there, vile and dangerous. They poured up through the keep and slew its residents, the Earl among them.
After that, the keep remained abandoned, unused, wasted. Meowall's mastery of this place was the first hope I'd had in 200 years. How I've longed to see it as it once was. I can only guess why all this has happened. I fear I've wronged the gods putting this place here, and they've doomed me to watch it wear away into dust. To witness my own folly.
Are you imprisoned in that throne?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins. One of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul.
So I've heard.
Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
I don't have any more questions. Farewell. Now, we need to rest. Let's go see if that skeleton there. One of your skeletons that you've brought out. Kana. Alright, so let's go see how the home looks. The manor home, is it? We can rest there, I believe. I didn't actually look to see how long... Bright Hollow Restoration, that's where we need to go. So finish in 2 days and main keep. 25 hours, so about 3 days. Bright Hollow should be much change. Oh, it's looking a lot better. We just need people to come and move in, instead of just having workers come by. I look forward to staying a night here. Wow. This doesn't... It looks nice on the outside, but... Oh, there's a few pots over there. This needs to be repaired. There's a lot that can be repaired, actually. The Bailey. That's for the main keep. Lots for the Bailey. See, the Bright Hollow Courtyard Pool can be... Yeah. One thing at a time, I guess, for the workers. There's only so many that come up. Well, I don't know. I guess we'd stay upstairs? Maybe not. We might have to camp. Well, this is looking a lot better. A lot better. The wilderness of the Deerwood rambles on beyond the house. I can store things in this chest. Very nice. Well, it just seems like rooms for everyone. But... let's see what's in here. Oh, it's very nice up here. It's just the bottom floor has much to be desired. Perhaps I can stay in this room. Thick woven wool feels soft and warm. Let's exit. Well, there's a large room up here. Perhaps I can stay here. I do plan to actually... Let's go and explore the beginning of the Endless below us. The window on the other side of the curtain looks down on tangled mess of overgrown hedges. That'll have to be repaired. Let's stay here. Rest. I like this room. Actually, it's very nice. The Endless Paths await, and we will go there as soon as we can.